Alright, here's a puzzle for you. Given the sequence of symbols, they look like letters, don't they? Um, what would be the next symbol in the sequence? Oh wow. Okay, so again, this is a puzzle, and it's like I said before, puzzles are like presents, and it's more fun to open them yourself than it is for somebody to open it for you. So give it a good try before you listen to the solution. I'll give you a couple hints though. One is that it doesn't require any math, okay, or at least it shouldn't. So, don't go into, I mean, I think a lot of times um, people look at these problems and they'll try to look at, see, this looks like an N, this is a Y, and look at the position within the alphabet and try to find some relationship between the numbers, the positions in the alphabet. Um, but don't worry about that. So there's no math involved. And the other thing is this is a little more of a hint. So if you want to stop there and work on it some more. But the other hint I am going to give you is that this first symbol is actually a Z. Okay, it's not oriented like a Z. But if you tilt your head one way or the other, 90 degrees one way or the other, you can see that it's a Z. So that's my other hint to you, is that this isn't actually an N, it's Z. Okay, that's a little more of a hint. All right, so let me give you the solution. Okay, so like I said, this is actually a Z, and it could be oriented any couple of different ways. This, if I had a this end up symbol, this could be the top. If you turn your head to the left, you can see that it's a Z, or if you turn your head to the right, you can see it's a Z. But let's first of all take this orientation where this is the top. All right, so we'll say this is top. Okay. The orientation is this way, and if we rotate it 90 degrees, then you get this orientation, and this is a Y. If you rotate it another 90 degrees, it would be oriented this way, and this is an X. Okay, and then we'll rotate it another 90 degrees, and this is actually oriented upside down, and it's a W. Okay, so let's turn it another 90 degrees. So we have Z, Y, X, W. So it's the alphabet backwards. Okay, and the next letter would be a V, but it's got to be oriented which way? It's got to be oriented this way, if this is our sequence, right? So we're going clockwise. We've got it facing left, up, right, down, and then we got it facing left again. So a V facing left would look like this, right? So that's one answer. All right. Now let's look at it the other way. Let's say this isn't the top. Let's say now that this is the top. Okay. So let's say that the Z is oriented this way. Then the Y is oriented this way. Okay, so we're going counterclockwise. And if we go counterclockwise again, 90 degrees, this is an X, and it's facing this way. And we go 90 degrees again. We have the W that's facing down, looks like an M, but it's a W. And if we go again counterclockwise 90 degrees, then we'll get something that's facing this way, and in this case it again would be a V if it's ZYXW, so V, only in this case it would be facing that way. Okay, so there's two different answers depending on your orientation for this first letter, okay, the Z. Alright, well, so there you go, that's the answer. There's actually two, and it could be a V facing to, or opening up toward the left, or a V opening up to the right. Looks like a greater than or equal to sign, but so there you go.